And to press forward in our thinking, and I'll put this in summary here, that the role that we're going to see Agile play a lot in the future of innovation is going to be around some very fundamental areas. Already, as we know it today, the world is fast changing. Technology is moving at a pace so fast that not even policymakers and regulators are able to keep up with some of these changes and frequent ways things are evolving today. And then, depending on where you find yourself, whether you're in the United States, you're in Africa, you're in Asia, you're China, or you're in Europe, the way policy and technology work or jive with each other is very different. So as we think through all these innovations and go through these things, it's also very critical for us to understand very specific items that we may see happen. From a standpoint of organization of teams, we're going to see a lot of the way Agile is going to play a role is smaller teams, very autonomous, making decisions a lot faster to push product development through the pipeline, get products in, get it out quicker, and deliver and stay more adaptive, right? Giving the opportunity for them to learn on the fly, apply it on the fly, and push out those products. So product to market is going to be very key, and decision making, fast decision making, because we need to keep the decision making as close as possible to the individuals that are making that are building the solution. So as that becomes a very key demand, teams will get more autonomous. And that will put the power to decide or organize around the work with the people who are really doing the work in real time. And then that redefinition of collaboration. And it's not to say some of these things don't already exist, but it's just the fundamental shift that we're going to see in the way we look at them. Whether it's being aware, the awareness and articulation or appropriation, when we talk about awareness, we really need to start being aware of what each person brings to the context of work as a team. If we're 5 people on a team, each individual cross-functional team, every individual within the context of that team or brings a specific skill set. We need to be aware on how that individual works. If we're able to understand what the individual brings to the table and how they work, then it's easier for us to articulate how to split up the work and who becomes responsible for what, and that guides how we collaborate. Because as we see in the first Agile manifesto, right, it tells us that it's individuals and interactions over processes and tools. Those interactions that we have within the context of an organization or within the context rather of the team is what really drives how well we collaborate. If I can interact properly with a team member and another team member, it's going to obviously impact how we do the work we do. And that's going to play out to the broader context of the organization, whether slowing down the delivery process or creating conflict in such a way that it starts impacting the output or rather the outcomes that we want to see. So if we're going to really drive collaboration, we need to understand or be aware of the people we work with, how they work, what makes them tick, what really motivates them, what's their motivation to work, what's their motivation for work. And then we're able to better articulate how to split the efforts, how to bring in each other, how to have that inclusion when it comes to the work. And then appropriation when it comes to the base technology or they're having the appropriate tools, processes in place that help sustain, even leadership too, that can help guide and motivate people to doing the right things. I think that's another place we're going to see Agile really drive or play a key role in the future of innovation. And then more of shared thinking. It's no longer going to be more of a group of people who are considered to be very smart. Like I said at the beginning of the presentation, is that the smartest ideas don't come from where you think they would come, the smartest places, right? Sometimes it's where you least expect. That's where the bright ideas come from. So as much as we tap into those very known areas of knowledge, we also have to be willing to explore some other areas that are untapped yet to see what ideas and ideologies can we converge to actually drive the organizational objectives. So more of shared thinking, promoting an environment of shared thinking where everybody, it's an input from everyone that is aggregated and consolidated into one. But again, it all converges towards one thing.